What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Malefactor, soon to be Labyrinth Gaming, with a PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 1 and 2 and Nintendo Wii collection video. Why? Because you wanted it. That's why. You gave me 25 likes on my PS4 collection video, and I promised to make this video. It's going to be a little bit of a long video because, as you can see, I have a lot of PS3 games. Even though I've gotten rid of quite a few of them, I still have a fuck ton. So shout out to all the bitches, pardon my French, that I challenged to make a PS4 collection video. They have yet to do so. So, you know. Alright, anyways, let's start with the Wii games, because I don't have a Wii at the moment. I'm borrowing it to somebody, but I don't have a lot of games for the Wii, but I'm just going to show you the games I do have. This is just Wii Sports, and it's a fun game. I like the Wii Bowling. That's like the only reason I have this, is for the bowling, but it's pretty cool. Then we have Punch Out, one of my favorite Nintendo franchises. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, another one of my favorite Nintendo franchises as well. I probably will not get any future, any current Nintendo console, because I have, PlayStation. Sony is like my main right now. But I'm, I wouldn't say I'm a fanboy. I just don't really want to. I have enough games in my backlog as is. So, the new Super Mario Brothers Wii, which is pretty much the old Super Mario Brothers Wii, but got that. And yeah, I didn't clean these because I got these really super cheap, and I didn't bother to take the stickers off. It's just WarioWare Smooth Moves, really fun, addicting, like different types of puzzles and stuff in there. And then we have Trauma Center Second Opinion for $4.49. I don't know. I just think I just bought this just because it was cheap, and I was looking for something to play at the time, and I didn't really get into it like that. So anyways, let's try to make this as quick as possible. Let me fly through these PS2 games real quick. My friend is borrowing 3 of my PS2 games. The following games that my friend is borrowing are Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Mortal Kombat Deception, and True Crime Streets of New York, or New York City, whatever it was. So, let's get into it. First, of course, we have GTA 3. Pretty much everybody has this. I mean, it's pretty much out. You can play it on PS4 if you want. Vice City. I mean, I still have the OG games with the with the little cheat code sheet inside of it. I don't know. Oh, here it is. So yeah, that's the old school. Those of you who've been gaming for a while know all about that. Write them down, put them on a little piece of paper, and San Andreas. So we have the GTA set right there. Next up, we have a game that I really enjoyed, and that is The Godfather, the game. This also was remastered on the PlayStation 3, but I didn't really, I didn't care to get it on PS3 because I already beat it on here, and the sequel came out on the PS3. So we have Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Pretty good game. I enjoyed it. Another good game here is The Getaway. I really like this game. I never played the sequel. I never got the sequel, obviously, because I didn't start collecting games like this until PlayStation 3. So my PS2 titles are pretty limited. I had a few, but I got rid of them, like a few extra other ones that I used to have. Anyway, here's the other True Crime, The Streets of LA. I really enjoy this one. This is my favorite one. This is the one with the ass-kicking Asian dude instead of, the other dude that you play. I forgot the names. It's been so long since I played them games. Anyways, moving on to this next stack. We have everyone's favorite, Bully. Of course, if you don't know Bully, it's awesome. Hopefully they make a sequel. Scarface, The World Is Yours. Now, this game is really unique. I really enjoyed this game. Excuse me. For those of you who don't know, Scarface is a really good movie. Came out in 1983. It's about a Cuban refugee, Tony Montana, aka Al Pacino. But if you've seen the movie, there will be spoilers up ahead. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I'm busy. Alright, but I'm busy. Okay, sorry about that. I had to alleviate the little distraction that could possibly have ruined this video and pissed me off. So, the world is yours. Spoilers up ahead. At the end of Scarface, Tony Montana dies. He gets killed, assassinated. And this is an alternate timeline game where, you know, when you ask yourself, what if he didn't get killed at the end of the game? The start of this game takes place at the end where the movie ended, and Tony escapes instead of getting shot. So you basically have to work your way up, back up to be the man. You know, the world is yours. You know, you gotta, Chico, you want the world and everything in it, and you gotta get that shit back. It's really good though. I really wish they would have remastered that. Disaster Report, another really good game. They made a sequel, I believe it was only released in Japan, I think. Not 100% on that. But this has Earthquake, and the sequel had Floods. So, pretty good though. I enjoyed it. Like, the PS2 games that I have are basically ones that are like my favorites. Going on the last four here. Silent Hill 2. Now, you know me. If you know me, I'm a really huge Silent Hill fan. I love the Silent Hill games. I also love the Silent Hill soundtracks as well. So, I have Silent Hill 2 and the official soundtrack to Silent Hill 2. Boom, that's one. Because I love Silent Hill. Next up we have Silent Hill 3. Another good game. Direct sequel to the original. And official soundtrack with Heather and her badass self there. Next up is Silent Hill 4 The Room. Probably one of the weaker games of the franchise by most people's, you know, popular opinion, but I still think it was pretty good. Boom, official soundtrack. Love it. You gotta love it. You can't go wrong with Silent Hill. Next is Silent Hill Origins. This was originally on the PSP. It was ported to PS2, and I picked it up like right away because it was awesome. Great prequel. And it really fits in with the story of Silent Hill 1. And, of course, we got the official soundtrack for that. But it's called Silent Hill 0, official soundtrack. But Origins, 0, it's whatever. And then, my PS1 games. It's basically two games. It's the same game. Yes, the Black Label original Silent Hill. Love it. Beat it. I have 2 copies. That's how good this game is. And official soundtrack. Love my Silent Hill stuff. So yeah, if you're a big Silent Hill fan, then shout out to you. You got good taste in horror games. Alright, so that's all that out the way. That's my old stuff. This is my slightly newer stuff. So let's just get into this. I'll talk a little bit about a game if it's, you know, I'm going to try to make this as quick as humanly possible. Alright, this is just in, they're in alphabetical order, but they're just different stacks. I don't know what order, so I just keep them together like that. Okay, first we have the Splinter Cell, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell trilogy, which has Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, and Chaos Theory. 3 very good games if you like stealth games. And next up we have Tornado Outbreak. This is a pretty fun game. I really kind of wish they remastered this because it was pretty awesome. You know, you're a little baby tornado, and you just, the more shit you tear up, the bigger you get, and the bigger you get, the bigger the shit you can tear up. So, you know, first you start with like farm animals, and you move all the way up to like cars and trees, and then eventually you get to buildings. So yeah. Transformers Dark of the Moon. Okay, sorry about that. And Transformers War for Cybertron. This was pretty decent. I don't think I played Dark of the Moon. I don't really remember. Trinity Souls of Zil. I don't remember playing this either. Like a lot of these games, I don't remember playing. I probably haven't played some of these. Twisted Metal. kind of disappointing in my opinion. I was just expecting it to be a little bit more like the original, but I mean they tried, but I don't know. It's cool that it came with Twisted Metal Black though. Two Worlds 2. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think I mess with a lot of RPGs on the PS3. I did not get to because they're just long as hell. Unreal Tournament 3. I got it for like $2 back in the day. We have Valkyria Chronicles. They have a remaster on a PS4. I can't wait to not get it because I mean, it's a good game. It's a tactical, turn-based, like a defense kind of shit. But I don't know. I just get bored of games like that really quick for some reason. Vanquish. And we have Wanted: Weapons of Fate. I just seen this movie again the other day. It was on I think Cinemax or one of those channels. Here we have Watchmen: The End Is Nigh, the complete experience. Only it's not the complete experience because it didn't come with the movie. It just came with the fucking game. So that's what a movie would have been. But you know, it was $4 I think. So Wet. This was a pretty good game. Had like a fast-paced action adventure playing as Ruby something. I forgot the fuck her name is. Vin Diesel's Wheelman is kind of shitty, to be honest. We have X-Men Origins Wolverine, and not bad. I didn't beat the whole thing, but I pretty much seen everything. Yakuza 3. Okay, Yakuza is probably one of my favorite Japanese franchises in video games, and this was the first one that I ever had, and I enjoyed that. And then I got Yakuza 4, and Yakuza 4 is even better than 3. So yeah, different. This is like a different pace. 3 seems like a more slower paced game. So You Don't Know Jack. It's a trivia game. It's really fun. Pretty easy to get trophies and pretty much beat everybody if you look, because you can find all the answers online, literally every answer, if you want to fucking cheat. But you know what? If you want to know a whole bunch of irrelevant, useless facts to blow people's minds, it's a good game to play. You know, I mean, you could probably get it for change at this point. And I think they have something like that on the PS4 anyway, like the Jack in a Box party pack or some shit. I don't know. So anyways, moving on to the next stack here, we have Storm Rise. I never played that game, so I can't say shit about it. John Woo Presents Stranglehold. This is one of the earlier PS3 titles, and it was pretty fun. It was like an over-the-top action, like a John Woo movie. And I didn't get the edition. I wanted to get the edition with the hard-boiled movie, but I never did because I couldn't find it, and so I just got this. It was pretty fun for its time. Would I go back and play it again? Probably not, but it was pretty good. Stuntman Ignition. Fucking game is so fucking irritating. It's just everything's got to be perfect, and it's like if it's not perfect, they're gonna be like, you know what? Do it again. So if you rage easily, don't get that game. Test Drive Unlimited 2. The reason I like this is because it's kind of like The Sims. Some elements of the game, because you can like interact with people and shit and drive them around, but it's also a racing game, driving game. You buy cars, they look sweet as hell and everything, but yeah. The Cursed Crusade, I don't think I finished. I don't think I played this game. It's by Atlas. No, I don't think I played that one. I was thinking of a different game. The Darkness 2, pretty good. I'm not really, didn't leave me wanting another sequel to this, but I did enjoy this though. I did enjoy playing as I forgot what the dude's name was, but he has these demonic powers, and he's just fucking up all the. I think he's like in a mob or some shit, and they're like after him, and yeah. Okay, anyways, okay, we got Elder Scrolls fucking Skyrim. Don't even get me started. I haven't even played Skyrim, to be honest. The Godfather 2, very good game. I think it's better than the first. I was so close to the plat, and then I realized I have to play through it all, the whole game again, and it's pretty repetitive. I'm pretty sure you can imagine. So, never did get the plat, but it was really good. It was fun. House of the Dead Overkill Extended Cut. I love rail shooters. One of my favorite genre. I miss being in an arcade, pumping quarters, and just seeing stuff blast come across the screen, and I just shoot the hell out of it with my gun. Except you don't need quarters for this. This is really good. It's got I think it's got like 2 different games in it. I don't remember which ones, but yeah, it was pretty long. Extended cut. I really enjoyed it. Would I play through this again? Honestly, if I hooked up my PS3, I probably would. This is probably one of the games I would go back to, definitely, for sure. The Saboteur. Started playing it. The story was kind of shitty, and the open world was decent, but I just couldn't keep myself invested long enough to complete the game. Now, here's a game that I really loved. The Sims 3. It was so much fun to have a wife and a beautiful house and a high-paying job, and you have like 2 or 3 kids, but none of them are with your wife. It just brings adultery to such a fun new height, you know. But yeah, anyways, I wish they would bring Sims 4 out on consoles. That would be freaking awesome. I would definitely get Sims 4 on PS4 if it came out. Sly Cooper collection. So we have Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, Band of Thieves, and Honor Among Thieves. So we got that. What can I say about Sly, man? Tomb Raider trilogy. We have the Tomb Raider Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld. So I prefer the rebooted Tomb Raider games anyways. Moving on, another rail shooter. I love this game as well. Time Crisis Raising Storm. It also includes Time Crisis 4 and Dead Storm Pirates, which are a lot shorter. Raising Storm is the main attraction of this trilogy, but Time Crisis 4 is really fun, and Dead Storm Pirates it's okay, but you're on a fucking pirate ship, and you know, it's a rail shooter, and you're shooting freaking pirates. What the fuck? Anyways, here's some Tom Clancy games. End War, never played that. I think I bought it for like 99 cents or some shit. Ghost Recon Future Soldier. This was really good. I actually enjoyed this, and then, you know, I heard Wildlands was not good, so I did not get it. So Ghost Recon, you guys did a good job on PS3, not so much on the PS4. Tom Clancy's Hawks. Now, I love this game so much. I love flying games like flight simulating, you know, and fighter jets and shit. I was really into this game. I love it. I enjoyed it, the time that I spent on it. And then I was gonna get the sequel, but see, everybody was saying that the sequel wasn't nearly as fun as this one, so I just said fuck it. I didn't get the sequel, but I like the Hawks. And then we have Rainbow Six Vegas. Everybody knows about this game. You know, it's there to stay. Alright, moving on to the next stack here. We have the Bourne Conspiracy. I played this, I beat it. It was alright. It was alright. I actually rented it from Blockbuster back in the day when they still had them. I beat it, and then I ended up buying it for like $5 because I liked it. Rogue Warrior. Another cheap game that I never did finish, unfortunately, but whatever. Saints Row the Third. Fun as hell. I love this game. They kind of went a little bit too far with Saints Row 4, but it was still a blast. I hear rumors that the next Saints Row might be a little more back to like 1 and 2, you know, realistic, not no fucking alien outer space crazy bullshit where you're playing as the president or fucking knows what. Next game we have is Saw. I have all 7 Saw movies, so why not get the game? You know, it's awesome. It's kind of like the movie, but you know, it's puzzles and shit. And then we have Saw 2: Flesh and Blood. These games are kind of connected to one of the movies, but They have their like their own story, their own characters. So, well, aside from Jigsaw, obviously. Sengoku Bazara Samurai Heroes. And then we have Shadows of the Damned. This was a hilarious game. This was a really fun game. I believe Akira Yamaoka was the composer for this game. Same guy who is famous for the Silent Hill soundtracks and the music in the game. And speak of the devil, Silent Hill HD collection, Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3. They did a shitty job at remastering these games. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a good collection if you've never played them, but I would recommend playing them on PS2 because that is the best version of the games. Because I mean, they made them lighter, more lighting. Who the fuck wants to add more lighting to a fucking horror game? Anyway, Silent Hill Downpour. This is probably my favorite one out of the three. Well, out of this and Homecoming and Downpour was my favorite out of these three for last gen. It was actually pretty good for an open world Silent Hill game with side quests. That's something new that they've never done before. It actually worked. I was surprised, and I actually got the platinum for this game, and I played it through it like a bunch of times. But yeah, it was pretty good. I'm not gonna say it was great, but it was pretty damn good. Singularity. I don't even remember what the fuck that game is about, to be honest. Oh man, Skate 3. The fun I had on this game. This is another one I would definitely go back to. I hope they make a Skate 4 because I will definitely buy that shit day one. I would camp for Skate 4. I would camp outside of a GameStop. That's how much I enjoyed Skate 3. It was just so fucking addictive, man. Just crazy. Sniper Ghost Warrior. This is the original one. They're up to 3 now. They just came out with Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. One of my buddies has it, but yeah, this I don't think I fucking played this game. I think I got it at Walmart at one of those bargain bin things. Oh, I didn't even know I had a sticker on here. South Park: The Stick of Truth. Hilarious game. I'm not a big South Park fan. I don't watch the shit, but this was funny. It made me laugh. It was. I get the humor. I get why people like South Park. So I mean, I like the game, and I will probably get the new one that's coming out, the Fractured Butthole. I see what they did there. The Fractured Butthole. Anyway, Spec Ops: The Line. Was this game? Oh, okay. Yeah, this game was actually pretty good from a little bit I played. Splatterhouse, just a gory, crazy mess of a game. If you like that kind of thing. SSX, you know, not as fun as Skate 3, but still had a blast. I never played. I did play Tricky. I just never owned it. I think I rented it, and I really enjoyed it, but I never got to buy it on PS2. But I did pick this up day one, and I love it. And I wish they would make something like this. I was looking at for PS4 at the fucking what the hell's that game called? The one that they came out with that was like a snowboarding game. Can't think of the name. But it didn't really look like something that I would enjoy. I think it's called Steep or something like that. I was just like, nah, fuck that, because it's just not the same. And we have Star Ocean: The Last Hope International. So moving on to the next stack. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be like an hour video at least. So I better get like a whole bunch of likes on this video because this is a lot of work. I'm telling you. Alright, anyways, MotorStorm Apocalypse, fun game. That's the only MotorStorm game that I have, surprisingly, but it's probably my favorite one out of. Actually, Pacific Rift was supposedly better, but I could never find a copy back when I was into those games. I wanted a copy of Pacific Rift. The only one I could find is this one and the original one, so I just picked that one up instead of the original. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Deuce. Naughty Bear Double Trouble. You're running around, you're a fucking deranged, pissed off teddy bear seeking revenge against all the other teddy bears because they left you out in the cold and they're having parties and having fun without you. Story of my life. Shit, where do I sign up? Yeah, it's actually hard though. This game is no cakewalk, to be honest with you. It's not, but it is unique, and yeah. Next up, we have Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Good game. Good game. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Good game. Not enough cars, but still good game. My personal favorite, Need for Speed The Run, because I like the whole concept of racing cross country, kind of like they did in the movie in a way, but I don't know. The movie was pretty good though, to be honest. One of the better movies that I've seen that were based off a video game. And then we have Need for Speed Undercover. This one is, the graphics were kind of PS2-ish. It had a lot of issues with the textures and shit, but it was good. It was one of my favorite, one of the better Need for Speeds. But the acting was kind of cheesy, kind of like, I don't know, think of it like the new Need for Speed that just came that came out in 2016, but worse. Yeah. Let's see here. What do we got next? Never Dead. This game was unique. It was actually pretty cool, you know what I mean? I was probably one of the very few people in the world to spend full price on this game, but it was pretty fun. You play as this motherfucker. He's basically a smart ass because he's cursed. He can never die. He's alive forever, and you know, every time you get damaged by enemies, you lose an arm, you lose another arm, you lose your legs. Next thing you know, you're just a rolling around head. You have to find your limbs and reattach them. The only way you can really get a game over screen is by there's these little plant things, and if they suck your head in there and digest it, then it's game over. That's the only way. Otherwise, you cannot die. So you can pretty much go in, and when you're down to just your head, make sure you stay away from them plant things. You can actually jump. Just be a jumping head. It's fucking hilarious. Nier. Okay, this game was... The soundtrack in this game alone was worth the pickup. And the game itself is very unique. And, yeah, they recently came out with a new one for PS4. So, definitely recommend it if you still buy PS3 games. Or if you don't buy PS3 games, then... You know, I recommend it for PS4, the new one. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 3. This was probably my least favorite. It was okay, but this is probably my favorite, Ninja Gaiden Sigma, the original one. This is like one of the... Oh shit! This was in my collection. It's like one of the first 10 games that I bought when I first got my PS3, and I still love this game. Like I would go back and play it again. Alright, let me skip these. And then we have Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. This was also pretty good. A little bit tougher. I don't know which one was harder, the first Sigma or the second, but they were both equally good. I really enjoyed them. No More Heroes. Heroes Paradise, another fun game. This was on the Wii, I believe, and they just ported it, and it's PlayStation Move compatible, but I don't fuck with the Move. I actually sold the one Move controller that I had left recently. Surprisingly enough, I got like $12 for it. I was like, wow, okay. Overlord 2. Portal 2. Prince of Persia. I know, you know where this is going. Prince of Persia trilogy. You got the Sands of Time, you got Warrior Within and the Two Thrones. And of course, Prince of Persia, the Forgotten fucking Sands. That's a lot of talking. Sorry, I'm just like clearing my throat here because I got a lot more shit to go here. Okay. Prototype. Boom. Prototype 2. I didn't like Prototype 2. Why? Because for those of you who haven't played it, it is remastered, both of these on PS4. But I'm just going to tell you this. Spoiler alert. Everything you do in Prototype 2 is basically counteracting everything that you did in Prototype 1. Just put it this way. Prototype 1, you're playing as the character. You do everything. Game over. You win. Congratulations. All is good. But then Prototype 2 comes along, and guess what? The villain is the motherfucker from Prototype 1. Shit. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so we have 007 Quantum of Solace. We have Quantum Theory, which the manager at the time at GameStop recommended that to me, and I haven't played it yet. I think it's about like a moving tower. It's living. Rage. That's what I do a lot when I play video games. Sometimes. Ratchet and Clank Collection. It has original Ratchet and Clank, Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal, and a bunch of other useless shit. So yeah. And then we have A Crack in Time. That was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Rayman Origins. Good game. Love Rayman. Now this is a masterpiece right here. Red Dead Redemption. I was about to say Red Dead Collection because the phone rings and I'm like, a fucking collection agency probably calling. I don't know, telemarketer. I don't know what it is, but anyways, Red Dead Redemption is one of my favorite games on a PS3, still to this day, and I'm really excited about the sequel. Can't wait to get that. Then we have Red Faction Armageddon. Red Faction Gorilla. Remember Me. That was a free game on a PS3 one of the months, I forgot, a few years back. Resident Evil 5, I liked it, but I wouldn't buy it again on the PS4 though. Same with Resident Evil 6, I didn't really care for, and I definitely wouldn't rebuy this on a PS4 either. And then we have Resistance 2. I hear they're making a new one, Resistance 4, possibly, it's rumored or something. Then we have Resistance 3. So I didn't play much Resistance 3. I did play 2 and I liked it, but I think I would have liked 3 better. I should have just played 3 and then went back to play 2. Resonance of Fate and fucking Ride to Hell Retribution. The graphics suck, but you know, what are you gonna do? But it's still it's okay, I guess. It's like an MC kind of game where you just beat the shit out of guys. Alright, Lost Planet 2 and Lost Planet Extreme Condition. Let's move on a little bit quicker here. Mafia 2, fantastic game. What can I say? I still think this is better than Mafia 3. Because it was like legit. Why, you're in the wise guy world, you know. Mafia 3, you're not so much in the wise guy world as you are wiping them motherfuckers out. Imagine in the Forsaken Kingdom. This looks like somebody I know. Anyways, Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. I did not get the trilogy because I felt I didn't really care to play Mass Effect 1. I got 2 and 3. What the fuck is the point of getting the trilogy? Max Payne 3, good game. Pretty good. I liked it. And we have Medal of Honor. I don't know why the hell I even bought this, because I mean, I like these games, but like I would not play this shit online at all. Like, I don't know. Mind Jack, more like Money Jack, because they jacked the $10 from me when I bought this back in fucking God knows when, like 2010 or 2011. I don't fucking remember, or 2012 maybe. Mercenaries 2, World in Flames. I almost, excuse me, I almost sold this, but I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll keep it. I even put it in a shiny new case, so it looks pretty, because it's not that bad. You get these over here a little bit closer. We have Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Play as a Raiden, and it's just, you know, spin-off of Metal Gear, but I liked it. I liked it. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, one of the best. And of course, you can't have Metal Gear Solid without the HD collection, which includes 2, 3, and Peace Walker, which was a PSP title. But 2 and 3 can't go wrong. Midnight Club, Los Angeles. Kind of beat up. I hate these red cases, but Whatever. I kind of wish they would make a new Midnight Club game. Mirror's Edge, pretty good for a parkour game. Catalyst is a sequel to that, pretty much. So. Mod Nation Racers, fucking Monster Jam Path of Destruction. This was fun on PS3, but then the new one I think it's called Crush It for PS4 looked really fucking shitty compared to this one. So I'm like, nope, I'm not even gonna bother. And Mortal Kombat 9, love it. Alright, so moving on to the next stack here, we have what? Quite a few still. Damn. Infamous and Infamous 2. Both great games. Both of them are, tied together, but Second Son has nothing to do with those. So, Inversion, unique game. It's like the physics are, flipping the shit around and shit. It's Jack and Daxter HD collection. Gotta go a little quicker here now. Just Cause 2, love it. Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days. I like the Kane and Lynch games. Also have Kane and Lynch Dead Men. They were both good games. We have Katamari Forever. Pretty cool Japanese style, kind of like you rolling a fucking shit in a ball. Bigger the ball, bigger the score. So, pretty fun though. Killer is Dead. Great game. Recommend. I think I got the art book with that as well. The Killer is Dead. Killzone 2. Never was really into the Killzone series, but I got Killzone 2 and Killzone 3. Knight's Contract. This is the one I was playing, and it's pretty decent. I'm not mad at it. LA Noire. Love the game. Love the graphics. The facial animation, all that shit, top notch. Story, the characters, I love it. I got all the DLC. I got the plat on this game. I love this game. I hope they make something else similar to that eventually. It would be pretty cool. Lair, launch title. I didn't buy that at launch. I bought it like Legendary. Another, I think it was a near launch title. I don't know why the hell I still got plastic on that. Anyways, Leisure Suit Larry box office bust. Shit, come on. Little Big Planet 1. And awesome game here. Lollipop fucking Chainsaw. Nice. That was a fun game. Moving on here, we have Brutal Legend. Brutal Legend. Burnout Paradise. Love it. Love Burnout Paradise. Call of Duty Ghosts, probably one of my favorite. This and Advanced Warfare, my favorite Call of Duty. And then we have these shits right here, which I really could not care less about, and that's MW 2. I didn't like it. It's just personal. I'm not a Call of Duty fanboy like that. And Modern Warfare 3. I didn't play the campaign in 2, but I played the campaign in 3, and then I tried playing a multiplayer, and some little squeak fuck pissed me off to the point where I was just like, you know what, I'm done with this shit. Because I literally wanted to murder somebody. I think I may have punched a hole in my wall or something. I don't remember. Call of Juarez, the Cartel was alright. Yeah, I got some anger problems on occasion. Castlevania Lords of Shadow, really good. Highly recommend it. And Lords of Shadow 2, both really good games. This was one of the last PS3 titles that I've ever purchased, and then this one is really good here. It's a puzzle game. What? Yeah, when I'm done with this. Okay. Next we have Catherine. It's a puzzle game, and it's pretty fun. Pretty challenging, it can be. But the story is pretty good, so it's like whenever you go to sleep, you're dreaming about these damn puzzles and the sheep and all this shit. And it's just, you gotta play it. It's a pretty good experience. It's like when you get through, you get through the puzzles, and you kind of like, you don't want to give up on a puzzle because you get motivated to see what happens next in the story. So it's pretty cool. Child of Eden, colorful game. Crisis 2. Didn't care for Crisis 2. Damnation. Dante's Inferno. This is pretty good. Kind of like a God of War ripoff, a lot of people say, but I still thought it was pretty decent for what it was. Dark Souls 1. This is the only Dark Souls game that I have. I have Demon Souls as well somewhere in this pile, but from what I hear, this is the hardest one. I have not played this yet, to be honest with you, because I'm kind of scared. Nah, I'm just playing. I really didn't. It's a game you have to put a lot of time into, and I just never really had that kind of time. I don't even know why I bought it. I mean, I thought that, you know, I'd be able to play it, but anyway, Dark Void. Darksiders, love it. I love the sequel as well. They're both remastered. Maybe I can trade these in and get them on PS4 because I really enjoy those games, and I can't wait for the third one to come out whenever that happens. The Blob 2, it was pretty fun. I like that. God of War collection, love God of War. Of course, that has God of War 1 and God of War 2. And we have God of War 3, awesome game as well, one of my favorites. We have the Origins collection, which is Chains of Olympus, Ghost of Sparta, both released on PSP, awesome games. Kind of short, but still really good. And, okay, that's weird. GoldenEye 007 Reloaded. Gran Turismo 5. Gran Turismo 6. GTA. Episodes from Liberty City. Well, GTA 4 and episodes from Liberty. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked because I'm missing. I'm trying to find where my God of War Ascension went, but I probably mixed up in some of these games. Hatsune Miku Project Diva F. It's like a dance kind of sing it type shit where you just gotta like push buttons at the correct time. It can get pretty annoying, pretty hard, but I like the music. Haze, blah. It was like a bargain. Most of these games I got pretty much for really cheap, and some of them I even got for free. So now this one I bought. This is like one of the first games I purchased, Heavenly Sword, and it's still one of my favorite games. Amazing game. They never did make a sequel. Everybody wanted a sequel, but it never came out. If you have a PS3 and you come across this game, pick it up and try it out. It is still, the graphics in here were still like easily like a close to a late PS3 quality graphics, and the story is pretty good. Gameplay is fun. Whole game is just, it's one of my favorites. And yeah, anyways, Heavy Fire Afghanistan, another rail shooter. They have like a bunch of Heavy Fire games, but I just have that one. Heavy Rain, good game. I bought Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls also on PS4 digitally, since they're only available I think in Europe on a physical. Hitman Absolution, love Hitman Absolution, one of my favorite Hitman games. Got the platinum on that. It was fun doing it too. Homefront, it was pretty good. I mean, could have been better, but it was decent. Okay, what do we got here? Hunted the Demon's Forge. Yeah, fucking Hyperdimension Neptunia. Those console wars though. IL-2 Sturmovik Birds of Prey, another flying game. Then we have Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And we have Assassin's Creed Revelations. We have Asura's Wrath. This is a really good game here. I recommend getting this. Kind of wish it was remastered because I really enjoy this game. I would definitely play it again. Back to the Future, the game. And then we have Bakugan, fucking Battle Brawlers, and Defenders of the Core. And we got a dog, and he's a badger. He's a badger. And anyways, yeah, let's move on here. We have Batman Arkham Asylum. Running out of room over here. Batman Arkham City. And Batman Arkham Origins. So I didn't really dig Origins as much as Arkham Asylum and City, but it was still decent. Battlefield Bad Company 2. I had the original, but I never kept it. Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, which I can play on my PS4 if I choose. with this disc because I have a key to unlock it. So if I download it on PS4, I can use that disc to play it. So. Bayonetta, love this game, one of my favorite fucking games. It kind of sucks that the sequel was only on Wii U. I wish they would kind of bring it over to PS4, but they don't want to, so fuck them. Good game though. Beyond Two Souls, great game. Don't really have anything else to say. I got the Steelbook, it's pretty cool. And we're getting close to the end. Holy shit, we have Binary Domain. This was actually a pretty good game, surprisingly enough. Bionic Commando, Bleach Soul Resurrection, not bad. Brink. We have Dungeon Siege 3, Led The Return of Mad Hazard. It's like a spoof, like a parody of the video game industry as a whole. El Shaddai, Ascension of the Metatron. This game was just all over the fucking place. Enslaved Odyssey to the West. And we have Fear 2 Project Origin. And Fear 3. Facebreaker. Fairy Tale Fights. Funny game. Fallout 3. I just have the base game because I only paid $5 for it. Truth be told, I haven't played Fallout 3, but I love Fallout 4, and I even got the plat for Fallout 4, but I did not get any of the DLCs, unfortunately. So, Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 is probably one of my favorites. I haven't played 4 yet, but I love 3. And we have Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy 13-2. Yeah, we have that. Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage, good game. They had a sequel, but I didn't get around to picking that up ever. So, Fracture, Front Mission Evolved, Ghostbusters. This is actually better than the new Ghostbusters game because this is the old school Ghostbusters game. It actually has Bill Murray's voice in it. Fucking awesome. And there's my God of War Ascension. Yep. Alright, so moving on now. We have the Hitman HD Trilogy, which has Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, Hitman Contracts, and Hitman Blood Money, which is... Blood Money is probably like one of the best Hitman games that was made. So, yeah, a lot of people would agree with that, I'm pretty sure. Dead Island. I liked Dead Island. It was a little buggy, but I still liked it. I didn't like this too much. Riptide. I didn't really care for Riptide. And of course, Dead Rising 2. And they fucked us over because they made Dead Rising 3 and 4 only on Xbox One. Dead Space. My favorite out of the 3 is Dead Space 1, but I have 2 and 3 as well. Dead Space 3 and Dead Space 2. 3 was decent, but it's like, I don't know, it's like one, I forgot which one was. See, I get 2 and 3 confused, but 1 is like, you can't really confuse 1 with anything. Death to Rights Retribution. And then we have Demon's Souls. I actually saw a the legit Japanese copy of that game at a pawn shop near me like a few years back, and I was like, what the fuck? Somebody must have ordered that off the internet or something. Deus Ex Human Revolution. Devil May Cry 4, which is I don't know if it's out or it's coming out remastered on PS4, but if it does, I may get it because I really enjoy this game. Really good. And then we have the OP original 3, Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3, Dante's Awakening. And we have Dishonored. I didn't bother to get... I mean, I didn't think... It was decent, but it wasn't worth rebuying on the PS4. Eventually, maybe I'll try Dishonored 2, but I don't know. Dragon Age Origins. Then we have Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. Let's try to get this shit over here. Dragon's Dogma. I heard they're remastering this for PS4. It's a pretty good game as well. And Drakengard 3. This is the last PS3 game that I've ever purchased. And it was really good. It was really fucking good. I was surprised. Like, that was the first Drakengard game I ever played. But it was really fun. So, if they come out with a fourth one, I'm definitely going to get it. Driver San Francisco. It's not your typical driver game. You don't even actually leave the car. But I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite driving games from last gen. And then you have this pile of crap called Duke Nukem Forever. Took them like forever to make the game, and it will forever suck total ass. And the last pile here, we're getting close now. 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. And Ace Combat Assault Horizon. I can't wait for Ace Combat 7 Unknown Skies. They supposedly, hopefully they're gonna show some stuff at E3. But Afro Samurai. Alice Badness Returns. Almost there. Alone in the Dark Inferno. This was a pretty decent game. Alpha Protocol, espionage RPG. Forgot what the fuck that was even about. Anarchy Reigns. This was pretty fun when it for a while. Played that for a good minute. Angry Birds Trilogy. Back when Angry Birds was a thing. I mean, it's kind of still is, but I don't know. Yeah. Then we have Artanelico Koga, Anel of RCL or some shit. So a JRPG. I have the fucking what do you call it? The art book and stuff. I think the soundtrack too for it. It came with this. And we have Army of Two, the 40th Day, and of course the final games here we have are Assassin's Creed 1, which is the original one that I got for Christmas, like when it came out. Assassin's Creed 2, one of my personal favorites, and Assassin's Creed 3, another one of my personal favorites. So yeah, that is my entire PS3 game collection. Jesus Christ, I still have a lot of games. So anyways, I will most likely be doing another PS4 game collection sometime during the summer, so stay tuned for that. And I'd like to thank everybody for all the views and all the support and all the, all my subscribers, and just keep it coming, keep the likes coming, keep the views coming. I mean, if I can, if I could reach enough views, if I could start making some money on YouTube, I will invest in buying, an Elgato, whatever y'all want. I will definitely, I'm open to anything, so, anything that's, not includes, fucking showing my bare ass, because that's kind of weird and disgusting. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm down for anything gaming wise. If you have any questions or whatever, any comments, feel free to post them down below. And so for now, this is it, and until the next video, hope everybody has a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. So peace.